When I part company with someone or some people, I usually am known to tell them or tell that person, I wish you well. And when I say that, it's usually permanent, that I leave and I don't come back because I've decided that that person or those people or that situation I was in with them, whatever it is, whatever it was, is just not right for my road. It's not. I disappear a lot. Sometimes, I isolate. And isolation is destructive, people. It means when you're wallowing, in your own problems and in your own thoughts and your feelings, and you're not building, you're not problem solving. It's self harm for real. You're hurting yourself on purpose, whether intentionally or unintentionally. Sometimes, though, I'm in a state of solitude, and I'm building. It's constructive. I'm figuring myself out and I'm problem solving. Self discovery. I'm letting certain things go that don't need to be there, and I'm allowing new things in that maybe need to be there. And that's how I gain my self knowledge, my awareness of who and what I am in this world, in this life. When I leave a person, when I leave a people, it's not about good or bad. I'm good, you're bad. You're good, I'm bad. It's not about someone being better or someone being worse than the other. It just needs to be in my own mind, in my own heart, for real. I accept things about my life. I accept that I have to be alone at times because my life isn't as straight as I'd wish it to be, which could afford or allow another person in and have me feel content or at peace with that person or those people. A lot of things are happening all the time in my life. Things are moving all the time, up and down and left and right, and it's hard for me to focus on a person or a people. Whether I'm invited in or whether they're being invited in by me at some of my more lonelier times where I think I want their company or I need their company. When I gain this acceptance, though, that it's not that I need to be alone, but that I am alone, I find a feeling of serenity at times, accepting that I am alone on this road of mine. With accepting the fact that I'm alone, that I know I need to do certain things. I need to do a lot of self-care. I need to commit to patience, and part of patience is just letting things pass that I may want, momentarily, but they're not good for the outcome of where I'm trying to go with myself ultimately. Serenity. Serenity is a state of peace after you accept a thing as being factual and necessary. Sometimes when you're outnumbered and sometimes when you're overwhelmed, you just need to know there's nothing you can do about a certain situation in order to change it into a more comfortable mode of being or living, in order to find some type of tranquility enough just to get through the day and manage your life. And that's why I leave people, because I become overwhelmed at times with paranoia, mistrust, fear. I know these things about myself, and knowing those things about myself give me some type of peace when I accept the fact that I need to be alone for right now, whatever right now means. If the right person or the right people were to come into my life, I wouldn't push them away or deny them space in my life, because I know they could be beneficial. But if I start feeling paranoid, if I start feeling mistrustful, then obviously I need to follow my intuition. I'm not just on some crazy time with it. There must be a reason for it. Either I don't want to hurt them, their hearts, their lives, their roads, knowing how I am, or just the feeling of how they could be destroying what I'm on somehow, being some kind of liability for me that I don't need right now. Because like I said many times, there are people depending on me. There are people who love me for real, that I can trust. that are in my life on the sidelines, that are rooting me on, and those people I'm appreciative for and to. But also, when I wish you well, I'm not saying that you're a terrible person or that I'm better than you, like I said. It's just that we're not right for each other on the road. It's mutually so. So, remember this, I'm not isolating. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm in a state of solitude right now. I'm building. I'm alone on purpose. I have to be. For me, I have to be. If you love me, like I always say too in my poems, then let me go. If you love me, let me go. If you have any care about you, about me in your hearts or in your minds, let me go. I know what I'm doing. I do. I do know what I'm doing. I've been alone for a long time. But there are people that come into my life all the time, and I'm appreciative for them. But intimately, I'm not ready for that. I'm not talking about sex. That's not being intimate for me. That's just being animalistic, and I got that in me like everyone does, and we all do what we do at times. But as far as opening up to anyone in particular, or committing myself to any road with anyone, I can say that honestly, I'm accepting it. I am not ready. I could be ready tomorrow, depending on the person, depending on the situation, depending on how I feel deep inside. I may let some things go that I'm holding on to now that I may not tomorrow. So who knows? But today, right now, in my situation, in my mind and my heart, I'm good. And you should be good too with that, if you care about me and if you love me. If you love him, let him go if you know it's not right. And if you love me, let me go if you know it's not right either. Let me go. That's letting me know that you really do give a damn. Wish me well. Remember, like I said, if you wish me well, I know it's not about you being better or worse than me or good or bad in the situation. You wish me well. You're taking yourself out and leaving this situation in peace. There's a truce between two people or two parties. I wish you well. It's a prayer. I'm bigish menosayim. I'm bigish menosayik. All of you too. I wish you well. So wish me well.